old man with the bike, right? You would have been the old man with the bike. Yeah.
You ready?
I'm ready if you're ready.
We're ready. Accurate notice of this meeting has been given in accordance with the Open Publics Meeting Act pursuant to Public Law 1975. Said notice was advertised in the Lacey Beacon and was posted on the bulletin board showing the time and place of the meeting. Stand for flag salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Do we have the AC on in here?
It was 70 degrees outside. If you would like to.
Come on, it's 70 degrees outside. Well, poor Lauren's got her winter parka.
She has to wear the down for us in here.
We're going to do the Lacey Elks.
Yes, the chief was bringing, we have an add-on this evening. The chief is going to bring in the Lacey Elks. Jim, you want to let them know we're ready?
Hello.
Mr. Mayor, members of the committee, all members of the township. On behalf of the Lacey Elks, number 2518, it is our privilege and honor to present the chief with 2 ballistic shields. We were told that there was a need for them. Our hope is that they never need to be used.
Thank you, that's better. Yes, I like that.
But if they are used, may God watch over the people who are using them, and may they provide safety and security. Thank you, Chief.
I'd just like to really thank the Elks Club for donating these shields to us. Probably back in November, Joanne Crosland and I began speaking. She had reached out to me on behalf of the Elks. Said, hey, listen, the Elks once again wants to come and help the community and help the police department. And she was asking what kind of equipment can we use to help us. So over the years, we've had some defibrillators, which obviously everybody knows how important defibrillators are. But I want to get something of us with our number 1 priority, the police department. Everybody probably knows by now that our number 1 priority for the Lacey Police Department and our community is to decrease the heroin epidemic and the dangerous drugs that we're dealing with here in our community and in the county and throughout the state and the country for that matter. So I looked at some of our statistics, and in 2017 we made 175 drug arrests, not including December. That's as of November 30th, 175. Our detective bureau, in 2016 when I became chief of police, I began a narcotics unit consisting of 2 to 3 full-time detectives. And this year, they made 63 drug arrests and, more importantly, conducted 12 search warrants. Safety and security obviously is very, very important to me. Make sure that all my officers come home safe at the end of the day. So I started thinking, what can we use, or what could I use in the police department to protect our officers? And immediately I began thinking about the search warrants and the danger of conducting a search warrant, especially a no-knock search warrant. And when it comes to ballistic shields, they're not cheap. They're rather on the expensive side. And originally, when Joanne called me, we started talking about 1 ballistic shield. At that particular point, I was just very ecstatic that the Elks was thinking about donating 1 to us. I think it was like 2 weeks later again that I talked to her, and she said that the Elks were going to come through and donate 2 to us. And I remember correctly, there was probably silence on the phone when I was talking because of how happy that I was. And I really do appreciate what the Elks does, not just for the police department, but for our community. I really thank you. When it comes to combating the heroin epidemic, I look at enforcement, which is a priority in itself, education, prevention, treatment, and recovery. But again, enforcement being number 1. So this will definitely come a long way, help us keep our detectives and police officers safe when we are conducting the search warrants. And again, I truly do thank the Elks Club for doing this for us. Thank you very much.
Our pleasure.
How much is a ballistic shield?
Like $1,800.
There?
Yeah, there's about somewhere around $3,000 for the 2 shields.
Since we purchased 2, we got a good discount, so.
She's a good shopper.
We had a little discussion in the hallway, though, as to what else is on the wish list. So.
Yes. And the wish list is dogs and drones.
Well, we have to be careful with the drones because our insurance company has a lot of to say about that.
Oh, but we can talk about that, Brian.
Yeah.
That's all that's on that's all that's on the wish list?
Come talk to us and we'll say what's on the wish list too. We have a wish list as well.
I mean, I think that the committee knows where I'd like to have a drug log one day, in the future, but baby steps. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
guys. Thank you. Anybody from the committee want to make any comments?
Well, they're gone.
If you want to, we can call up Jim Ryan.
Jim Wyland?
Come on up, Jim.
Come on up. Tim, you want to handle this?
Sure.
You can announce fourth, third, second, and then the first place.
Come on up, Jim.
If you wanted to announce the winners were the street addresses, it's up to you.
This is, we have a winner on the, come on up here, Jim, on the Tour of Lights, which was done because Mr. Shepherd, who for years made his house as decorative as possible, indicated that he was no longer going to be able to do that. He was for the Lacey Parade, he was the master for the Lacey Parade, and so to fill the void on that, we decided to put this together, and this is first place, you said?
Yep, and that's, yeah.
Okay, so our first place winner, and I'm going to read them all out, and we have, come on down. Come on down. Is the Romeo residence at 698 Fairview Lane. So with that, Jim, you want to give it to him? We'll get some pictures, Mayor? You want to step up and hand it to him? You get down too. Yeah. Come on, Mayor.
Did you get all of his down before the snow?
It's just today and yesterday.
Oh,
So
my
I'm
goodness.
working on them.
Get some pictures here. You got your camera?
Yeah,
Maggie's got a camera, right?
that's never said anything of it.
Where'd Maggie go?
She ran out with the Elks for a minute.
We have people do it.
Oh, okay.
So a couple days back.
A couple days. Thank you very much.
Thank
I
you.
hope you just participate next year.
Yes.
Definitely going to next year.
Try to go a little better next year.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you.
And
That's amazing.
who's our third, fourth place?
I don't know their names, I just know their addresses.
Jim, do you know the people's names of who won second, third, and fourth?
I don't have a list.
You
Okay.
could just say the address.
All right, the address, it's right on here. This is,
Right there, it's okay.
our fourth place winner was at 206 Plumstead Court.
No,
Was
that's,
that your house,
Minneapolis
Steve?
residence. That's,
That was my house.
Yeah, that's the Minneapolis
I
residence.
mean, all you gotta do is put up a wreath and you can win.
Third place was 517 Brentwood Road. And the second place, and all these got prizes, right, Jim?
Yes.
Oh, that was it, yeah.
And second place was 1204 Penguin Court. The first place winner got a $100 gift certificate to Captain's Inn. What's the second place winner get, Jim?
We have prizes from Charlie Brown's and from Commodore Pizzeria as well.
Okay, very good, very good. It was good. I think, when we put this together, when Jim and I put this together, we figured we'd get, what, 25, 30 houses?
Yeah.
We ended up with 49 houses. We actually had to eliminate some because we couldn't get the recreation bus to turn around.
Down the road, yeah.
And it took 3 hours for the
Yeah.
tour. So We're going to do a little differently next year. We anticipate a lot more houses because there's a lot of chatter about this going on, so.
Absolutely.
You want these or you?
Give them to Jim, he's going to make sure they get to
Okay.
the other
And
ones.
everybody who participated is going to get a participation
Yes.
and so forth like that,
They'll get a
so.
certificate from the rec department.
Right, so I think it was a good event. And I want to thank the Elks because they helped with the food and stuff down at the church.
The Elks, yeah, the Methodist Church.
Where it was the break, we stopped and got off for refreshments. The Elks supplied the refreshments, so
That's nice.
I should have said that. Okay, Mr. Mayor, I think that's it for that.
Thank you very much.
Nikki, one thing, I know last month, or last meeting, we thanked Timmy, for all the effort he put in, but you weren't here, Jim, so, on behalf of the governing body, thank you for all you do, for everything you did for this event. And for putting up with Timmy with, going on a 3-hour tour on a bus, that was a big thing, so.
Well, my wife was with me, so I behaved.
You found the secret there. Thank you so much, Jim.
Next, request to post signs, Lacey High School Fishing Club.
The high school fishing club has an annual flea market. It's called the Fisherman's Flea Market that they hold. Obviously, it's this Saturday. They had forgot to request the posting of the signs. I already granted them permission, but I just need a formal okay from the committee to post a sign. I think they're only posting one sign this year, two signs?
One at the high school.
Okay, one at the high school, and then there's one on Route 9 by the McDonald's.
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Next.
Next,
Okay, the Pine Barrens Modelers Club, last year, they had their first annual Fun Fly at Deer Head Lake, which was in August, and it went very, very well. It really became more of a community event. They are looking to have their second water Fun Fly, and they're looking to do it in April of this year at the Deer Head Lake. These are all remote control flying planes. They do have some people out in rowboats or kayaks to get if any of those small planes do fall into the water. But it was a well-organized event. They do supply us with insurance. They put in their request through the Recreation Department. It's an 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. event on April 21st. I just need permission if you want to go along with that.
Move it. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
next, Crossbridge Church, Easter Sunrise Service, April 1st, 2018, Bayfront Park.
Last year, the Crossbridge Church did their Easter sunrise service at the Second Lake beach. So this year, they'd like to move it to Bayfront Park, which I think will be an absolutely gorgeous spot to have a sunrise service on Easter Sunday.
Hope it's a little warm.
Well, April, yeah, it could be quite windy off the beach there, but it's going to be gorgeous, so I just need permission to allow them to use the Bayfront Park for this event.
Move it. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Next, last, Resolution 2018-58, authorizing an executive session.
Resolution to Township of Lacey County, Ocean State, New Jersey, authorizing the convening of executive session to discuss contractual matters, personnel matters, anticipated pending litigation. Motion?
Move it.
Second.
Mr. McDonald?
Yes.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mr. Quinn?
Yes.
Mayor Juliano?
Yes.
Motion to adjourn, please.
Move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And we'll be back as soon
Back
as
in a
we're
little
done.
bit.
Pause it or stop it?